Well, with me right now from the Video Club is Chuck Hale, and he is going to talk about an upcoming class that he does, actually a few classes, about YouTube. Chuck, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
So tell me about these classes that you do, and it's starting up on Monday, November 5th, right?
Yeah, that is correct, from 10 to 12 in the Video Lab. The Video Lab is located at Clubhouse 2, right near the swimming pool, if anybody's looking to find the place. And yes, I teach classes once a year on YouTube, it's more of a lecture type class, not necessarily hands-on, but it is a stop and ask question type class.
Okay.
It has live demonstrations, and let's start at the beginning. Why do people use YouTube? It is the third largest inquiry system on the internet.
You're right.
Okay, it's huge. Okay, and so one of the tutorials I actually talk about is the uses of YouTube, and some of the people here in Laguna Woods use it for their own purposes. We have a painter here in Laguna Woods, it's just magnificent paintings, and the Video Club went in and took pictures of his paintings and his description of them, and he put it on YouTube, uploaded the video. That's what I teach, how to upload to the video YouTube, and then he sent the link out to various art galleries throughout the United States. Okay,
there's one way to do it.
That is one way to do it. A lot of people have special occasions, birthdays, 90th birthday, travel trips and stuff, and they want to share it with their friends. So what they need to do is know how to upload it, and then send the link out to their friends. Okay. Now, before you can do all that, you need to know how to open up an account, and that's the very first thing I teach. Simply how to open up an account. Okay. And then I got to tell you, this is humorous. I don't know how to play a guitar. Okay, but I own a guitar. Right? So I went into YouTube, and there's just hundreds of YouTube videos on how to play a guitar. But by research, I found one that is just perfect for me. There are 15 different tutorials, and they do just one step at a time, make it really simple. So there's a use that I use for YouTube. People here in the village that like to travel, okay? They can simply type in the name of a city, and what is there to do in this city? And they learn a lot about what there is in an individual city.
Well, even for me, although I'm not wearing one today, I learned how to tie a bow tie. I mean, most of my bow ties I wear on the air are pre-tied, but I have a few that my daughter gave me that I call real bow ties, and that's how I learned how to tie a bow tie. And you know, nowadays, really, like my daughter, who's just about 12, is almost exclusively watch YouTube, and let's face it, that generation, by the time they get in their 20s and 30s, I don't even think cable TV will barely exist because they're not watching it. My older daughter, who's 25, she's not watching regular TV anymore. It's YouTube or Amazon or Netflix. So really, this is look, there they are. They found one how to tie a bow tie. But you know, it has grown to a point where I learned how there was a part that I had to put on in my dishwasher. Something broke, and the company GE sent me out the part for free. But how to put it in? Well, I went on YouTube, and there was exactly this guy showing the exact model. Here's how you put this in, and we just followed along, and you know, there it is.
I use almost the same type of example of how you found that part. You could go in and just type in how to repair a carburetor on a 1947 Chevy. You'll find data on it.
It's incredible.
It is incredible. It's interesting that YouTube was invented by 3 guys in a garage, and a couple years later was bought out by Google for $1.6 billion.
In fact, I can remember, I am from San Mateo, where YouTube started, and there was a little office that YouTube had, and then in downtown San Mateo, and it was on the second floor above a restaurant. And this is when, actually, it was years ago that you found out, oh, that's where they started. And it was just like you said, a few guys, they had a tiny little office, and that's where it started. And it was really about a way to how to put your own videos, because there wasn't a way.
It's amazing about technology.
Yeah, and then you're right,
with it.
Google bought it, and it's amazing.
One of the things that I brought along is the Oscar. Okay, I have 3 of them. The Video Club of Laguna Woods has an awards banquet once a year, and they have all the members put in a 4-minute video. Okay, now if it's 4 minutes, 1 second, it gets thrown out. It's got to be 4 minutes or less.
Okay.
It's got to include video, voice, background music, and titles. Okay. And so there's a banquet every year, and there's 10 entries, and the audience votes on them, and they award Oscars. I happen to have 3 of them. This one here I brought down is based on a most unique YouTube video. It is on YouTube now. It was designed for the Video Club, called 4 Days in October. So if anybody in the audience wants to go in and to YouTube and just type in 4 Days in October, it is an extremely unique courtship. I proposed by mail. She accepted by mail. We had a 13-month engagement period entirely by mail, and she arrived in the United States 8 days before we got married. That lasted 51.5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, and that's what this is about.
Well, that's just one of the many YouTubes on there. Yeah, there it is, 4 days in. Oh, that's not mine.
It's got to be the number 4, maybe.
No, it's 4 days in October.
Oh, that's okay. Well, I guess there's a few people have 4 days in October.
Yeah. And it's interesting. Yeah, you'd have to go. Yeah, just 4 days in October.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot. A lot of them have to do with baseball.
Oh, yeah, the Red Sox won that year. Anyway, it's on there someplace, and it's just a unique thing. But it's fun to be a member of the Video Edit Club. Now, speaking of YouTube, if you went into YouTube, the Laguna Woods Video Club has their own site, okay? And to find it, you need to remember 6 letters, VCOFLW. That stands for Video Club of Laguna Woods.
Okay.
So if you just typed in VCOFLW, you'd get about 200 YouTube videos that were done by the club. But if you add a space and a word afterwards and put in awards, you would get all the entries for the last, since 2011, of all the entries that went towards winning these contests. Okay. Or they have, you can type in the same VC tutorials, just VC, go back that up, VCOFLW, space, type in YouTube. There we go. Now, if you notice, those are exactly
okay, very good.
My tutorials that are going to be presented in the class.
Okay.
Okay, so they can actually see it online. By the way, in the class, we do hand out, I don't know whether this can be seen.
Yeah, the DVDs, so for people who want that. So.
Right. I will be handing out a DVD like that at the end of the class that covers everything that I talk about in class. So people can take what they heard in class and go home and actually play it on their computers and practice. Okay. Okay. What else do we want to talk about?
Well, what I want to ask is, you have a lot of different things here. Is this done all in one class, or are there several classes that begin on November 5th? I'm confused
No, this
about that.
is a single class.
Okay.
Actually, my entire class is based on a video 38 minutes long, but it takes me 2 hours to present it.
Okay, all right. That's what I was wondering, because you had several steps here.
Yeah.
But this is all taught on that one day.
All taught on that one day.
And that's going to be November 5th. Now, you do this a couple times a year, am I right?
Just actually once a year.
Oh, once, okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you were...
I do other classes.
Oh, you do other ones. Okay.
Yeah, like organization of your files and your photographs.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
And
so that's good. But as you said, you need to create a Google account, because Google owns YouTube, and you get started with that.
That's correct.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, it's how things have changed, and really, generationally things have changed, and really.
The number one thing that most of my students are interested in are basically three things. Okay, simply they have a video and they want to share it with their friends.
Right.
Okay, that's the primary purpose.
Yeah.
So the first thing, you got to open up an account. I teach them how to upload it, and then I send how to copy the link, what's called a URL, put it into their email so they can send it out to all their friends.
You know, that's what's really amazing about this is you can share your video to, if you have a relative somewhere in Europe, and it's just, it takes seconds, and just say, here's my link, and it's really amazing.
We had a beautiful memorial service for my wife here in Clubhouse 3, and it was videotaped. And she had a lot of relatives because she was born in Germany. And so by simply recording it, putting it on YouTube, we were able to send it to friends around the country and back to Europe.
Very good.
So
now, I know what I want to ask.
Yes.
Do people need to pre-register? This is this Monday. It's $5 for members, $20 for non-members. Do they need to pre-register or just show up?
Just show up. Just show up. You know, bring a notepad, in my opinion, make notes, and because this is a live demo, okay, where I will stop a video, a tutorial, so people can ask questions, and if they need to, we can go back over it, one step at a time, make it excessively simple. So, what else would you like to know?
Well, here's a good question. At least for the class, do people need to bring their phones, or they need to have something there?
No.
Or whatever, you're just
my recommendation is bring a notepad. Okay. Or you can bring your iPhone and record some of this stuff. But my thing is just write down notes, because they're going to get this DVD to take home with them. Okay. So everything I say in class, they can go home and put on their computer and actually play this.
Or they can go to your site. And watch
or they can go to the site if they don't get the DVD.
All right. Very good. So again, this is this coming Monday, November 5th, 10 in the morning at the Video Lab, which is right next door to Clubhouse 2.
Right by the swimming pool.
Yeah. Be a lot of fun.
Oh, we have a lot of fun in there.
All right, Chuck. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you again.
You take care, and we'll be right back.